Before we get started, we'd like to give a big thank you and shout out to our supporters. Georgia Highlands College, Roan Little Theater, Chia High Harvest Fair, Roan Shakespeare Festival, WLAQ, Roan News Tribune, Meg Trey Collective, Roan Members, and Roan Area Council for the Arts.
Welcome to our podcast, Who Really Knows? This is episode 4, and we're going to be talking about celebrity conspiracy theories. I'm Rachel.
I'm Abby.
I'm Cam.
I'm Stevie.
So before we get started, do any of y'all know about any celebrity conspiracy theories? Like, have y'all heard any on TikTok or anything?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Like the clones and stuff. Like the rappers, certain rappers go to jail and they'll clone them, like Kodak Black, Gucci Mane, and them. And then also like Kanye West is mind controlled by the Kardashians or something like that.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff.
That's pretty much, the majority of them. Abby, any?
No.
Stevie?
Nah.
Oh yeah, one more. Beyonce and Jay-Z run like the whole music industry, and everybody's scared of them. That's why nothing came out about Jay-Z and that 13-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what we kind of have to. But that's basically what we're getting into today. So I'm just pulled up 3 of them. So the first one I want to talk about is about the Beatles. This is kind of an old group, so I feel like some of y'all, especially watching with the younger ones, might not know who they are, but do y'all know who the Beatles are?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so they're kind of like a classic rock group in like the 60s, 70s. And there's a theory that one of the singers, Paul McCartney, had died by like a car crash, and that he was replaced with like a body double. And that they say that the proof is like in some of the songs, if you can like listen closely or play it back, like you'll hear things like one of the songs say like Paul is dead. And if you play Revolution 9 from the Beatles, the White Album backwards, it sounds like they're saying, turn me on, dead man. John Lennon also can be heard saying, I buried Paul in the song Strawberry Fields Forever instead of the actual lyrics, Cranberry Sauce, which kind of makes no sense. So everybody's like, that's probably just like a cover up. But Paul McCartney himself, he is alive, but he said that he even poked fun at the conspiracy theory by naming one of the albums Paul is Live. But I don't know. I feel like that was just kind of like, a lot of people just did think that he did die. And a lot of the albums, but there was hints at it. But a lot of people just thought that they were just doing it to make money to sell their album, the newest album that was coming up, because in one of the pictures on the back of the album, everybody but Paul was facing forward, he was facing back, so they're like, oh my gosh, that's obviously proof that he's not even the real one. But a lot of people just think it was just for the money, which I think a lot of these conspiracy theories and just people, they always make up the stuff for money.
Yeah.
So this next one is about Kanye West and the mind control, like you were talking about. So, do you want to explain about that one?
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't even know about it.
Well, just what you've heard.
Them the Kardashians do something to them or something like that. But I'll be honest, I don't even believe in that. Cause it's he been crazy. If you listen to his songs, he's saying the same things he will always say on Twitter and stuff, just in his music. Gold digger. He saying crazy stuff that he would tweet in the pandemic, and he just ain't get backlash for it back then. That's all it is. People just becoming soft and trying to cancel everybody who doesn't care. He just doesn't care and freelances his own opinion. And he has a mental condition, and people are trying to say he doesn't. But these men had that condition. It's getting worse. It's kind of like CTE, how it worsened over time. He just getting older, so his mind getting weaker to it.
That's sad. I feel bad. But yeah, that's basically kind of what this was just talking about, what I found. A lot of people say that, like, it came from, like, this theory about mind control came from the MK Ultra program, and a real CIA controlled himself in, like, the 1950s. And they say that, like, Kanye himself has spoken about this mind control in interviews, leading to fans speculating that he's under, like, influence of, like, a shadowy organization. Because of his, like you said, the change in political views and, like, his behavior and just the things he said. But I mean, also I kind of just feel like this is, like, people obviously I feel like will feed into it, you know, just for, like, the views.
What
and
made him
publicity.
bad though is, like, really him and Kim Kardashian split. Cause, like, with really anybody, like, that was the girl he loved, so it made his emotions spike. Like, pretty much with everybody, that's how it is. Like, they went through heartbreak, so it just made him overthink and start acting out more like a kid, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
But I mean, Jay-Z is, like, his biggest inspiration and his biggest, what's his name? So I feel like to a certain point, you know, you're talking about mind control and stuff, it's just the Jay-Z stuff too. Like, he's being ran by Jay-Z and some stuff. That's why he doesn't, like, that's why he stays out the way now, really.
Yeah, he definitely probably has some influence to him. And I mean, well, like, I mean, this basically leads into our last little topic about like the Illuminati and everything, and that basically, so people just, the Illuminati, like, they think that it's like this powerful thing, and that influential people are, like, working in it, like film stars and politicians. They say, like, that it is, like, brainwashing a bunch of people into a new world order of toleration rule. And they say that stars like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kim and Kanye, Katy Perry, Rihanna, Barack Obama, Emma Watson, Celine Dion, Daft Punk, Lil Wayne, Miley Cyrus, and even the entire cast of Boy Meets World have all been like suggested members of the Illuminati. But I mean, no one knows for sure, but like the biggest thing was that like Jay-Z was first roped into the conspiracy theory after his rise to fame and fortune in the hip-hop community, and that he famously makes the triangle shape with his hands as his symbol. So that's obviously the symbol of the Illuminati is the triangle. So then whenever they see like a star do it, they're like, oh my gosh, like that's they're part of the Illuminati. And they also think that it represents like the group, like I said. Beyonce has done it as well, in which is led to people thinking that like they both like are like the leaders of the group. And like the songs too, they say that they think some of the like symbols are like in the songs, everything. But in one of the songs, Beyonce directly addressed in the song Formation that like it wasn't true, but a lot of people just kind of don't think so, because also you know the recent stuff about the Thank You Beyonce stuff. I feel like that's very like kind of concerning, because it's like, well, she's also been reported every like with the One Direction star. What's his name? I feel like you would know.
Which one?
Oh, what I know.
Because I don't know. Yeah, what was his name? I didn't listen to One Direction.
Wasn't that like Leo or something?
It might have been something like that. I don't know.
Like the one that supposedly died.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
He did die.
Oh, he did die. I don't know.
Well, a lot of people said that they saw Beyonce like, coming out of the hotel that he died in. And a lot of people do say that, like, if, you know, like a star is gonna, you know, be more popular than her, then they die. And that's happened, like, a lot of instances.
Well, like, if she ain't running Illuminati, she run the song. Because it's like, way too many people scared her just for that to be nothing.
Yeah, just like whenever Taylor Swift, it was like 2009 maybe?
Beyonce had the best song of the year.
Yeah, whenever Kanye interrupted her. A lot of people, like, at first thought he was just doing that because, you know, he didn't like her, there was, like, this beef or whatever. But a lot of people, you know, now especially are starting to think that he was trying to save her because she wasn't gonna, you know, thank Beyonce. And, you know, all these stars will randomly thank them, you know, will thank her. And so, you know, Kanye realized that Taylor was not gonna do that. So he went up there and thanked Beyonce for her. to save her. But a lot of people just thought it was causing drama, but I don't really think so now. And I mean, like one of the at one of the awards, Adele, I think, was supposed to like, you know, thank her husband and everything, and they weren't gonna like say anything about Beyonce. But then she randomly like started saying stuff like, "Oh my God, I love you so much, like, you know, I look up to you," and da 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 da. And so everybody thought that was kind of weird. And so I just think that definitely, like you said, she's definitely leading something, because if a lot of people are this, like, you know, kind of scared of her, and that they have to thank her for everything they do, so she doesn't like come after them. Like,
Yeah,
obviously they know something we don't.
Her and that Rihanna beef. Like, when was the last time you heard a Rihanna song? Exactly. Like, she had her wiped, and you know, we heard that Beyonce song, that Texas Hold'em song or whatever. Like, she'll hop on the song every now and then, but compared to Rihanna, like, the only thing we done heard about Rihanna is her marrying, her dating A$AP Rocky and they having a kid. Like, we haven't heard nothing music wise, and that's because Beyonce, like, I guess she blacklisted her from working with certain producers and stuff.
I mean, like, that makes a lot of sense and stuff, because, yeah, I have not heard Rihanna songs since I was little. Like, for real, for real.
Probably like, I don't know, in 2016.
It's been a while. But I feel like, because that's happened, I feel like, with a lot of, like, artists, like, you don't hear about them and stuff, and you're like, well, what happened to them? And I feel like it's Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know. They're like, yeah, no, they think that they'll be more popular than them, and they're like, yeah, no, this ain't happening. Which it's kind of sad, because it's just like, well, all these other people that have worked really hard on their careers, you know, don't get recognized because of these other people that are just hungry for like the fame and the power and everything. It's just kind of like,
I mean, look at Dave Chappelle. Nobody want to work with him anymore. It's really just because he tried to expose Hollywood. Cat Williams hasn't did nothing since he went on the Shannon Sharp show. Like, none of these people that's really trying to expose them ain't did nothing big since they tried to expose them.
yeah. It's kind of crazy. It's my head hurt. Oh my gosh. Well, any last like comments on this one? I know it was a little short, but you know, it's about to be breaks, like Christmas break, so we're all a little like tired from it. Mm-hmm. So anyways, remember, these are just conspiracy theories. I don't need Beyonce coming for me. Who really knows anyways? But yeah, we'll see y'all in a month. We come back from break and we'll be talking about new conspiracies.
Once again, we would like to give a big thank you and shout out to our supporters: Georgia Highlands College, Rome Little Theater, Cheer High Harvest Fair, Rome Shakespeare Festival, WLAQ, Rome News Tribune, Meg Trey Collective, Rome Area Council for the Arts, and Rome Empress.